it always goes back to safety, right? It always goes back to, I feel safer when people do what I want them to do. Because in the past, when I didn't have control in childhood or in young adulthood, I was harmed. And now I want to reclaim my safety by now having control, which is not, it's a cognitive.
I try to fix it. I did everything. I showed them compassion. I showed them mercy. I walked away. I was the bigger man. And look where the fuck it got me.
I don't really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, but more importantly, you saw the clip. We're going to have a real adult conversation about some real adult stuff. You can't control somebody else because you have a past issue, a past trauma. Something happened to you before you met this other person. So now you got to keep your guard up from this new person and make sure that they don't do this thing that somebody in the past did to you. See, they say hurt people, but people don't realize how your defense mechanism turns into an attack because you got, something happened to you from one individual, and now you got a defense mechanism because of it. But now when you meet new people, now you on the offensive, you attacking just to make sure this doesn't happen again. And the problem is what? Y'all do this shit with the wrong people. So for some odd reason, let's just say somebody lied and it caused you damage. So now you got to vet what people say and do. But then you meet somebody who's very honest. But now you got to vet them double and triple and quadruple time to make sure they're telling the truth. They haven't lied to you. They're not a liar. But then let me tell you what's going to happen. They're going to get tired of you questioning them. That's what's going to happen. Like, look, motherfucker. Didn't I tell you that the first time? Didn't I told you that when you and then you verified the shit and it was that? Then you asked me again, right? Look, I don't give a shit who lied to you now. You get on my fucking nerves. You could have got cheated on. And it caused you an issue. And now that it caused you an issue, now everything that's going on could possibly be cheating. You on the phone? Who you trying to talk to? Oh, yeah. You at the grocery store? You said you was going to be 20 minutes. So it's been 42. Look, motherfucker. I'm not going to go to the grocery store and then fuck somebody in the bathroom while after I pick up some apples and oranges and come back home. Like, really? Shut up. But I gotta know what you're doing. Like, I gotta control another adult's movements because of what happened to me. I've seen people who, let's just say you have somebody you felt like you were verbally abused. Somebody just did you dirty, like abusive talking to you. And then you have a conversation with somebody else. You never gonna talk to me like that. And like, yo, time out. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm never gonna talk to you like what kind of way? I'm just talking right now. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. You just went left because people want control. And then, there's no nice way to say what I'm about to say. I was trying my best. I really was. A lot of y'all say y'all traumatized by people and you become them motherfuckers trying to say you protecting yourself. So a lot of y'all become the villain. You're the victim in your story, and the villain in your story caused it, and then you become the villain in other people's story, but say because you were victimized, you just making sure you protecting yourself, so you got to do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, oh, really? That's why you did that? That's what you think? That's what you think. So let me get this right. Somebody hurt you. Yeah, somebody hurt you. Mm-hmm. So you felt like this situation might hurt you. Yeah. So you did all of this destructive shit because you felt like this was gonna hurt you, like you actually got hurt before. Yeah. So, and what exactly triggered you to do this shit? It'd be some minor, minuscule, dumb shit. Some of y'all not gonna want to hear this, but some of y'all not even victims. See, some of y'all are reckless and you got traumatized by boundaries. Some of y'all are adrenaline junkies and you got traumatized by consequences. Some of y'all got a death wish and you traumatized because you almost got yourself killed. You know, and then you go out into the world, well, I need this and I need that, I need this and I need this. It's the same as a person who was a child or young adult and they got in a situation and they felt powerless. And I'm like, I'm never gonna feel like that again. So then they get on the offensive. Like, I hate to do it. Some people buy guns because they like, nobody's ever gonna do this to me again. And then they run around basically trying to be a bully with a gun. Right. So this is what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all never had to be in these situations to have these conversations. It's very similar to a man picking a fight with another man. And he's like, I got my gun. And you have to tell the other man, bro, I'm too close. He's like, what? I'm too close. You talking that I got a gun shit and I'm 2 feet away from you. I don't know what made you think if this is really, I should break your neck right now. And a lot of times people don't, because I need to control the situation. Or I've seen people where, and it's fucked up to say it this way. I've seen people who felt like they needed to protect themselves, so they went the extra mile to restrain another person or hold another person back or control another person or manipulate another person. In protection of themselves. And be dead ass wrong. Because what happens is when you're trying to be controlling, sometimes you make up scenarios that didn't happen and don't exist, and the people don't know what the fuck is going on. They just walked into you, on your own little mental binge. Like, sucks. And it sucks because people, we don't often talk about the fallout of being controlling. Because you got to feel protected. Now, you got to make sure this and this and this is all in your favor. But you don't realize something. If you're that controlling, the person wants to be free from you. Because what you wind up doing is being one of those abusers that kind of, chip away at a person. Look, I need this, and 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 I need this, because I need to feel safe. So I need this one thing. Then it becomes 5 things. Then it becomes 10 things. Then it becomes 15 things. Then it becomes 20 things. And then the person around you is like, I can't keep up with all this shit. And then you forget some things. Don't you remember? No, I fucking don't. Like, it's always something. Because when you want to be controlling, you keep adding new ways that you were traumatized in, so you need new defense mechanisms to make sure you feel safe. And the problem at the end of the day is you still don't fucking feel safe. You're just being an asshole at a certain point. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.